Hello, and welcome to the Time Is Now podcast. My name is Jody Albert Moss, and I would like to share a little more of my journey. Something that has dramatically changed my life is fasting. Fasting was something new to me. I've been playing around with it for, I would say, maybe it's like 9 years now was the first time I tried fasting. And my wife Catherine goes, "Wow, you should have seen yourself back then. You couldn't go 6 hours." And I remember back, it was really challenging. And then, tried it for a bit and let it go. But I'd say in the last year, I've really embraced it. There's so much good content out there on fasting, and I just started off slow. What really changed it for me was what they call an eating window. So you would fast so long and then you would allow so many hours to eat. And what I did was I just slowly started reducing my eating window. So now what I do is I'm going to say from Monday to Friday, I'm pretty diligent. I'll eat one meal a day, and they call that OMAD, 1 meal a day. And my eating window is generally 4 hours. So I'll fast 20 hours and I have an eating window of 4 hours. That seems to work really well for me. And then when the weekend gets here, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'll let my hair down. And then I can maybe treat myself and have something that's not so good for me. But I find what's happened, because I was really affected by sugar until I started fasting. And now I find that if I have ice cream or some kind of treat on the weekend, I handle it a lot better. And I've become to realize that my body is actually healing itself. And by giving it a break by fasting, it can process things better. So I've developed into like 1 meal a day with a 4-hour eating window. And now what I've started to do is I've started to do dry fasts, which are no food or water, and then I do a fast. So that's where I'm working on my fasting now, and it seems to be very effective. I actually have seen some information that says a 1-day dry fast is as effective as a 3-day water fast. Something that I have started to realize through my fasting is that it seems to have a huge spiritual connection. The longer I fast, and this is a water fast that I'm talking about now. So most of the time I do water fast, which means I just don't eat food, but I do drink water. Doing a water fast over 24 hours seems to affect my mind. I become sharper. I become more energetic. My physical endurance seems to increase, which is opposite to what I would have believed. All this that I'm sharing with you is my own personal experience, and it's what I have started to understand about fasting. And I will make the statement that if you really want to advance spiritually, you should look at fasting. Intermittent fasting. It's an extremely powerful tool, extremely effective, and again, from what I'm understanding, the health benefits and what happens to your physical body after like 24 hours is phenomenal. It's like you rejuvenate yourself. It's been said that our cells in our body renew themselves every 7 years. So every 7 years, in theory, we have a new body. Well, it's also been said that Jesus rejuvenated his body every 7 days. Every 7 days, he had a new body. Could that be because maybe he didn't eat 3 meals a day? He understood how his body worked. Less food, more energy. Less food, a stronger spiritual connection. These are thoughts that have come to me, and I just wanted to share them with you. Encourage you to think a little differently. There is a ton of great information available. Do some research. But I can tell you, for me, fasting has helped me to understand how my body and mind works better. And I'll be doing it moving forward. I've changed my lifestyle, and fasting helped me do that. So I just wanted to share that experience with you. Maybe it'll resonate. Maybe you'll dig out some information, look into fasting, and it'll have a positive effect on your life as well. Thank you for joining me. This has been the Time Is Now podcast. Have a wonderful day.